Hogwarts is no ordinary school. Staircases move, paintings talk,
Welcome to Hogwarts.
and ghosts roam the halls. Some even teach classes. But what is it really like to be a student at a wizarding school?
Of course you know all about Hogwarts.
Sorry, no.
Keep watching for a deeper dive into the ins and outs of studying at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. As you know from the previous episodes of Discover Harry Potter, students are sorted into houses when they arrive at Hogwarts. But being in a certain house means more than what colours you wear. Students spend all their time with their fellow house members. They sleep in dormitories together, they have common rooms where they can relax and do homework together, and they even compete in Quidditch matches for their houses. You'd think spending so much time with other students would be difficult, but Harry and his friends found some entertaining ways to pass the time.
Oh, don't try one of them. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Look at his face.
The students work together throughout the year to earn house points, and the house with the most points wins the house cup at the end of the year.
The house cup needs awarding, and the points stand thus.
This is a big deal for the students, although certain houses have historically been more successful than others. Did you know that the House Cup isn't the only trophy that the houses compete for? There's also the Quidditch Cup. This is extra important to Harry, as his dad was a Quidditch player just like him when he was at Hogwarts.
You never told me your father was a seeker too. Didn't know.
But it's not all sports and trophies at Hogwarts. Students do have to attend classes too. As there are so many different types of magic, students take lots of different subjects throughout their time at Hogwarts.
There will be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class.
In their few years at Hogwarts, Harry, Ron and Hermione are eased into the different magical disciplines with transfiguration, charms, potions, history of magic, defense against the dark arts, and astronomy. Transfiguration is the practice of turning one object into something else. And yes, that can even include live creatures. Poor scabbers.
Ferroverto.
Transfiguration is taught by the head of Gryffindor, Professor McGonagall. Make sure you're not late to class, as she doesn't take kindly to stragglers.
Perhaps it would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. That way one of you might be on time.
Did you know you can even transfigure yourself? Wizards who are able to transfigure themselves into animals are called animagi. Professor McGonagall herself is one.
Good evening, Professor Dumbledore.
Charms class is a little less intense.
One of the wizard's most rudimentary skills is levitation, or the ability to make objects fly.
Here you'll learn things like shrinking charms, levitation charms, and even a tickling charm.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Charms is taught by Professor Flitwick, the head of Ravenclaw House. The magic in this class isn't just fun to watch. It can really help outside of school too. As you can see, classes at Hogwarts might be more hands-on than you're probably used to. But that means students are well prepared to use their magic out in the wider wizarding world.
Stop moving, both of you. This is Devil's Snare. You have to relax.
Life outside of classes at Hogwarts is just as exciting as the classes. As we mentioned earlier, there's Quidditch for the sporty students. If you prefer something a bit less outdoorsy, Wizard Chess is a great game to play with friends.
That's totally barbaric.
That's wizard's chess.
Feeling peckish? Head to the Great Hall for the most delicious food you could ever imagine. Getting around the castle can be a bit of a chore though. The staircases move without warning, so you could accidentally end up in the totally wrong place. That's the last thing you'd want at the end of a long day at school. If you're able to navigate the moving stairs, you could head back to your house's common room and through to the dormitories. That's where the students sleep at night. Or, if you'd prefer to wind down with a calming countryside walk, you could amble around the Hogwarts grounds. The school is in the beautiful Scottish Highlands, so you'll see towering hills, a shimmery lake, and a dark, ominous forest. This is the Forbidden Forest, and is just as creepy as it sounds. Even Headmaster Albus Dumbledore can't be sure of all the creatures that hide in its darkness.
The first years, please note that the Dark Forest is strictly forbidden to all students.
You'd think this means that students would never go near it, but Harry and his friends actually have to serve detention there in their first year.
You wait till my father hears about this.
As you can see, While Hogwarts is a wonderful school, danger is never far away.
In the danger!
The third-floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.
Luckily, students have a class that teaches them all about how to protect themselves with magic. This is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and it's the only class where Harry scored higher than Hermione in their exams. This class is taught by many different teachers while Harry is at Hogwarts, as most of them end up in some sticky situations. This has led some to believe that the position is cursed.
Oh, that's Professor Snape, head of Slytherin House.
What's he teach?
Potions. But everyone knows it's the dark arts he fancies.
But it's definitely not all scary forests and cursed teaching roles at Hogwarts. The students get up to their fair share of mischief and fun, just like in any other school.
Here you go!
Indeed, Ron's older brothers, Fred and George, are always finding new ways to cause trouble to their teachers and classmates, and even their mum.
Fred, you next. He's not Fred, I am. Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother.
Oh, I'm sorry, George.
One of the reasons they're so successful with their pranking in the school is the mysterious map that they share with Harry in his third year.
Where'd you get it? Nicked it from Filch's office, of course. First year.
Harry and his friends get into a fair few furry situations.
Look at my face.
But they always find time for their schoolwork too. As the students get older, their learning is tested with exams, just like in Muggle schools. But they don't have to worry about this for their first few years, which is probably for the best, since the school is constantly under attack by dark forces. Exams are the last thing you'd want to worry about. To learn more about these adventures that Harry and his fellow Hogwarts students get up to, subscribe to the Wizarding World YouTube channel and stay tuned for more episodes of Discover Harry Potter.